Hello again, everyone. Thank you for joining me. I hope you're all well. Okay, so back in Truck and Logistics Simulator, and this is mainly for the drum, so a subscriber. So if you go onto options and then other options, force feedback, you have to tick. So I will try and find one of your comments and let you know about this, but hopefully you see this anyway. And then obviously you need the force feedback strength adjusted here as well. Anyway, right, let's get straight into it. So in the last one, we did a little bit of multiplayer, just to see what it was like, since this has all kind of gone live. And yeah, as you probably saw, there was a little bit of, I don't know what you call it, but like rubber banding. So there was a little bit of lag, unfortunately. So what I'm going to do is we'll do a quick job normally, and then I think I'm going to try and jump back into it. So none of this is planned, by the way, so I didn't know the people that I kind of tagged along with yesterday, and I still feel really guilty because at the end of that little convoy that they were doing, they invited me to be part of their next one, but I had to go and work, so I couldn't join them. So I do feel really guilty about that. But yeah, what can you do? And in the last one, I set it so the controls for the forklift are actually on my steering wheel. So I've used the up and down on the D-pad, and I can grab them like that. Nice. Yes, I am still enjoying this game. Could do some more updates soon though, so I'd like some different cars for a start, and also obviously a bigger map. There's been so many really good suggestions in the comments about what they could add. Unfortunately, I still haven't got that much of a kind of reputation, so some developers do, but lots of developers, they see that I've only got a relatively small channel, and my kind of ideas of what should be added that would improve games aren't really taken on board that much, which is a shame, because I'm on the developer's side, because if we supply them with loads of ideas, then we all get better games out of it, don't we? So yeah, I'm not anti-developer. Okay. Perfect. Well, kind of in a jolly sense. There we go. Right, so let's get this job done. Can't change the camera like that anymore, Johnny. Change the settings or the controls. Right, let's get going. I think, yeah, this is actually where we ended that thing, so it just proves that it's all in the series. This is where the convoy ended. Got ambulances now as well. I haven't actually seen these flying around yet, the ambulances. Oh my goodness. I would like to be able to drive the ambulance as an emergency services vehicle and respond to stuff. So many years ago when I was doing food shopping, home delivery, I was driving Mercedes Sprinter box vans, and they're the same as the ambulances we have in the UK, but the ambulances we have in the UK are usually over 3.5 ton, so they're a lot heavier because of all the equipment and everything. And although it sounds like a quite easy job, that job really isn't easy. Like, you're under so much pressure, depending on what company you're working for. You're under so much pressure that you just have to like full throttle everywhere and no messing around. Like, I don't mean speeding. Like, I wouldn't speed for any amount of money because I've got a clean license, but you really do have to like push the vehicles. And I was behind an ambulance once with its lights on, And obviously I'm not going to overtake one, but I was kind of keeping up with it, and I was thinking I'd love to be an ambulance driver, but I couldn't be a paramedic because, well, I'm not clever enough. They're amazing people. But yeah, I was pretty good at throwing them vans around. But it didn't like pay well or anything like that, and the more effort you put in, the more you were just taken advantage of with by the company, unfortunately. So those who didn't put much effort in got the easy routes, and then those who put loads of effort in got the most difficult routes. And one fella there, I felt really bad for him. He'd got 2 lots of speeding tickets because of that job, like just being pushed all the time. They used to say to me, like, yeah, you need to get this like done quick, so give it the beans and all that kind of thing. And they used to kind of promote speeding. So I said to one of them once, he was a manager, a dispatch manager, I said to him, if you can just send me a text message telling me to speed so I've got some proof, that'd be perfect. And after that he stopped giving me so much hassle. Right, here we go. Yeah, they used to have drivers leave weekly because it was so stressful. Right, there we go. Okay, so 37 grand. So we need 6 grand, I think, to get the next truck. So what we're going to do now, I know this isn't for everyone, so I am sorry about it. We're going to go back to the menu, and I'm not going to play with others. I'm just going to be in a multiplayer thing on a random game, and I didn't actually click anything then. And then, any that we come across, we'll see whether there's still lag. So, ping 98,114. So it's going to be very like rubber bandy in there. But yeah, this way we're still building up money because I'm still going to do contracts, but we'll see what others are like, and we'll see whether we get trolled as well. I think I do appear as Mr. Jolly Roger, but obviously hardly anyone knows me, so they won't know that I'm a YouTuber. Okay. And God, these jobs don't pay much, do they? We'll do that one. Okay, I'm going to skip the loading because I've seen it all before. Oh, look, it went wrong. Okay, well, I'm leaving it in, but I did say that I was going to skip loading, so we would be able to get that because when we take that second one... Actually, no, I'm going to leave this in because what happens... Because I can't get anything in the truck, so I'd have to mess around here, wouldn't I? I don't think I've quite got enough room to nudge it across. Oh, come on, Johnny. Sorry that I keep stalling. I never stall in real life. Never. There we go. So you can just kind of shift it across like that. Oh. So it would have worked out. Anyway, I'm going to skip the recording because I just... the loading because I just can't be bothered, really. Okay. And start this up. I do love how it looks at night. I hope YouTube doesn't wreck it. Like with the night time. And even look at the reflection there coming from like the shadow. I really do think it's been done very well. I'll have to have a look at some other gamers on YouTube and see whether any of them have driven at night and what they think. I don't usually watch other people's reviews on stuff because I don't want to accidentally copy what they're saying or any jokes they make. We just knocked one of them over. Because I think that's really unfair. Okay. And I hate when my jokes are copied and someone takes credit for it. Detest it. Right. Okay, so there's a few dots on the map, so this is actually almost full. So player count 23 out of 24. There we go, 24. So people will come and go, but I'm not going to go off route, so I'm just going to do the routes that come up. I've got no control over this. I haven't paused it, so yeah, I joined a random room. I don't know any of them. I would open up the player list, but someone might have an offensive name, so I can't do that. I don't want to get demonetized or something. And obviously I can't open the chat up either. Anyway, let's just go for it. And yeah, so obviously this series has got quite a few subscribers, so thank you very much anyone who firstly gave me a chance because I'm one of the underdogs, and secondly decided to subscribe. So I was trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by Christmas, and last night at about 11 o'clock, 11:20 or something, I was watching the subscriber counter, which I do all the time, even when I'm working. I've got it on my second-hand monitor, and it ticked over 5,000. Unbelievable. So very, very early Christmas present. Thank you very much. Right, so there's a blue dot over there, so another real player. Struggling up the hill a little bit. We're obviously fully loaded. For a speed camera without getting a ticket. Look at jolly learning. Yeah, I've never got a speeding ticket in real life, but many, many years ago, I was out with a mate in Ashford in Kent, and it was quite late at night, and we were just out on a little road trip, and yeah, I went round this corner, and there was two flashes, and it lit up the car. And she said, "What was that?" I said, "I just got caught speeding." And I looked straight down at the dials, and I was thinking, I'm not speeding. But yeah, looked straight down. I was so gutted because I was only young. Like, that would have annihilated my insurance premium. But yeah, I was really, really gutted about it. And I thought, I'm going back. Like, I'm going back to see what the speed limit was. So I did a kind of... we're not meant to be going in there, are we? No. I did a loop of the block, and it happened again, didn't it? It was a couple of fellas in a car park just winding people up. But they were flashing their lights really quick, so it seemed like you were getting caught speeding. But yeah, if I wasn't with my friend, I would have gone in there and given him a right. Well. But yeah, looking back now, it was quite funny, because the fear... Oh, I can't do it. I can't do it from in the cab. It's just too difficult to hold my head like this. I'm just looking at my other monitor. Oh, I can't do it. So let's go into this camera. Sorry, everyone. I did try. Oh my goodness. Yeah, so that's Ashford, Kent, not Middlesex. Okay. Yeah, so we didn't get the loading bonus. Cargo damage? Why are we still rolling? Oh, of course we got crashed into, didn't we? Right, no worries. Right, so let's do one more job and then we'll try and get that semi-truck. Yeah, we'll try and get the next one. So, might have to do this one. It's a bit long, but that's all right. And I'm going to skip loading again. Okay. There it is. Yeah, and also many years ago, when I had my gardening business, I had a little, it was old, a little Fiat Doblo van, and it was grey with blacked out windows, and it was perfect because it was still registered as a car, but it was a van. So I took the seats out and then I had it remapped, so it was stage 1, and my goodness, that thing was alright. But I was really stressed all the time because I had so many jobs going. So I used to work so hard, and yeah, one day I'd been working all day and the van was full of tools and it was late. So I'd been working all day, and then I went out, did quotes after, got stuck talking to some people, like after doing their quote, and it was late. I had to get up at 5 the next morning to get to a job that was quite far away, and I got stuck behind this Audi, and it was driving so slow and erratic, and yeah, I was just going along and I kept having to change down gears, and I was thinking, like, I haven't got time for this. And the van was pokey, so when it was safe, I put my foot down and overtook. And my goodness, so I got next to them and I like looked across. I wasn't gonna like shout at them or anything, but I just wanted to look across and see who was driving. Police officer. So 2 police officers with their epaulets on, and I thought, yep, you've messed up, Johnny. But it's too late. Like, I couldn't go back in behind them. I'd gone past, and my face, like, I just kind of looked up and I just thought, yep, you've done it now. And obviously where I was trying to overtake them, I was going a little bit over the speed limit just to get past safely. And then, yep, my van was all lit up with blue lights. Over I go. Yeah, unmarked police car. And he said that it was a little bit erratic how I overtook, and I said, you were like on and off the brakes constantly, and I didn't know what was going on. And I said, genuinely, officer, I thought you might have been drunk. And I thought I probably shouldn't have said that either, but they were alright, they let me off. It was only momentarily that I would have gone over the speed limit, and it was only by, like, I don't know, a little bit. But yeah, after that, I used to just think that every car was an undercover police car. Best way to be. Right, here we go, almost there. And obviously, dash cameras, everyone's got them now. So it's best to just always drive sensibly, because you never know who's watching. Why am I still signalling? I don't think they cancelled automatically. Yeah, they're not though. Let's. Well, we'll try it. We're almost there now. So I think that crash thing next to the player count, I think that means that there's no collisions between players, which is good because it stops trolls, doesn't it? Right, where am I taking this? Over there. Yeah, one of my friends lost his license years ago because of a little bit of a road rage incident, and yeah, the bloke had a dash camera and decided to like press charges, and it was only vocal what was done. Yeah, this shouldn't be happening. So when you finish a job, it should just stop, because if I left this going, this would probably damage our vehicle. So that's something that needs fixing, isn't it? Oh look, we've got a person here. Hello, mate. I don't think we really need an escort, mate. Oh, I'm going to feel really guilty now, because... Alright, we'll do a short one. Just so we don't look like a you know what. This one will do. Okay, and I'm going to skip loading. Are they still here? They are. So I don't know whether that invited them or not. Right. Yeah, I've no idea. I hope they don't troll us. I can't go out there, mate. I've got to go out here. Yeah, so I've been escorted by the police before. So I said before about having to deliver tower lights. And yeah, sometimes they'd meet me at the yard or near. And they'd meet me at the yard and then like take me sometimes even down the wrong side of the motorway to yeah, the accident site. And they used to just say, keep up with us. And my goodness, sometimes that was very difficult. I think they underestimated the capabilities of Navaras and Iveco dailies. But the cancelling signals did work that time, so I must have just done something wrong. Yeah, I remember many years ago, I was in Kent and I'd had a night out, but I was a driver. I was working the next day as well, so I couldn't really have a drink. And yeah, so I just had one. And then on the way back, I was in a place that I didn't really know that well, and it was out in the sticks. And yeah, a road had been closed because of an accident, and I was just in my car, and I got to a police roadblock. And yeah, they said, yeah, this is going to be shut for a long time. You're going to have to find a different way around. And I said, I genuinely don't know. And it was about, I don't know, 11:30 or something. But I said, I genuinely don't know the area. And yeah, they said, well, in about 5 minutes, that little Skoda Fabia there, police car, is going to be going back to a place. I'm not going to say where it is. And do you know your way back from there? And I said, yeah, I do. So it was actually where my secondary school was, so I knew that area really well. So I had a cigarette, waited for him, and then, yeah, he starts up. It wasn't a VRS, just a little Fabia, and my goodness, he could drive. And yeah, I was in a Mini, an original Mini, and yeah, that was fun. But I was just driving along thinking, oh, is he gonna, like, is this a trap? Is he going to get to the place he's going and then just put his lights on and say, right, why were you doing blah, blah, blah on 40? Okay. Yeah, the escort's still behind us. So... my goodness, mate, what are you doing? Yes, that's very kind of them. Right, we'll put the hazard lights on because, yeah, they might be really enjoying this. Okay, nice one. Stayed out of our way. Oh look, it looks like they've had to park in a specific place as well. Excellent. So hopefully they get some money for this. My goodness, Johnny. Right. Okay. So let me really quickly say thank you to these people, and then we'll go and buy the truck. Back in a moment. Okay, so I do actually come up as guest by the look of it. So I press shift, and then you can, yeah, do little commands. So I just said thank you. Okay, so how much money have we got now? 48,000. So let's really quickly have a look at the garage and then see whether we can get one of these. I didn't really want this one. So I think it would make sense to go for that newer Volvo. So let's give this a try, shall we? Yeah, let's go for this. So purchase vehicle. Okay. Customize vehicle, and we'll have xenons or HIDs, whatever you want to call them. Right, inside, we'll leave it as standard to start with, and we'll see how it looks. The dash, let's make it a little bit darker. Let's just make it like that. That's all right for me. And the colour, let's go for dark purple, because why not? Okay. Right. Oh no. We'll go Europe and connect and join. Oh look, you can put your name in there. Okay, so that's pretty good. So I can do this anonymously. Excellent. Okay. Just in case. I very much doubt anyone would know me, but just in case. Right, here we go. So, our new truck. So, a lovely Volvo. I'm going to check the horn, so it's going to be loud. Okay, same horn. Lights. Indicators. Oh, the indicators are a little bit difficult to see, aren't they? I hate some of these modern cars. The indicators are almost impossible, and it's so dangerous. Right. Let's have a quick look. Yep, very nice. We got a sunroof. Yep. Yep, taco card. Right, let's go for it. So same sounds as the other truck. Still way too quick. I know I keep going on about this, but it is down as a simulator, so yeah, I would like the option to turn the speed right down so it's realistic. Right, wrong one, and 10th, and I just did that thing again. That was one of the faults of this H shifter 6+R. Right, so let's go and see how much we get per job with this. And so we haven't done that one yet. Or this one on cam. Oh yeah, we have done that on camera. So I think might as well take this. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, well that's bloody awkward, isn't it? But I'll try. So that's why it's bloody awkward. Okay, so I'm gonna lift that up. How high can I lift it up? So this is what I'd do in real life, because then I can kind of see what I'm doing. So obviously I'd put the other one away as well. So we've got rear steer on here. I'm leaving this in even if I make errors. I leave all of my errors in, by the way. And I'd be absolutely petrified at this point. Oh my goodness. It's going over that peak of just not knowing. Because if you haven't lined yourself up properly to start with, you're doomed. Right, and then it put it down for us. So this time, I'll just raise it up a little bit so that we don't ground on that. That'll be fine. So I have actually had to drive one of these in real life when I was doing a delivery at an event, and I was told by the people whose event it was that you could borrow a forklift from the main gate, and I went up there and it was one of them, wasn't it? I'd never driven one before in my life, never. But because I'm an idiot, instead of just saying, oh, I can't do this, I didn't want to let my company down. So just winged it, didn't I? And somehow I just did it perfect. Unbelievable, but so dangerous. So stupid as well. If you're not confident about doing something, tell someone. Because otherwise that's how accidents happen, isn't it? Anyway. Let's stop giving little lectures and get on with the actual gameplay, shall we? Right. Okay, I don't know what I just did. I think I turned the lights off and back on. Right, so the curtain's a little bit annoying, and so's the fact that we're going up on that. I'd need to check something. Oh no. So some of you know this. It's got rear steer. I hate rear steer. So I'm too old to be able to learn how to do it. I've never driven rear steer in real life. I started getting alright with it on Farming Simulator, ETS, but I'll never master it because it's just mind-boggling to someone who's used to something in particular. Okay. Yeah, and with that guest thing, so obviously, oh no, what have you done, mate? Oh, that's another player. With that guest thing, being able to put your name down as a guest, I do like that, but it's a little bit annoying because it allows people to troll easier, doesn't it? And yeah, I much prefer when it's someone's Steam name or something, because at least you can think, right, that was blah blah blah, and then you can quickly go into a player list or whatever and vote to have them kicked. But if they're all just called guest, then it's very difficult to quickly see a name and then report them. Okay, set that. Yeah, I'm loving this game now, but I do prefer, genuinely, I prefer driving that little van. That's my favourite vehicle on the game so far, and it makes me very tempted to think about getting a little van again in the future. I've converted cars into vans before, just to make my life easier. And one of them was unbelievable, so it's a little Ford KA, the newer one. And I think it was 2011 or 13 or something. And yeah, I ripped the rear seats out, turned it into a little van, and it even had a diesel heater in, because yeah, during the pandemic, I hope I don't get demonetized now, but during the pandemic I was an essential worker, and I had to spend a lot of time just sat in my car waiting for permission to go out on site with my chainsaw. And running a modern car on idle really buggers them up because of all the DPF and all that kind of stuff, and even the catalytic converter. So I was just sat in my car freezing. So yeah, I rigged up a diesel heater within. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about that car, it was a diesel. It was the top of the range one as well, the titanium. I didn't buy it new. I got a really good deal on it. The only thing I didn't like about that car was you couldn't have it remapped because the clutch couldn't handle it. So yeah, it had so much more potential, but the clutch and gearbox just couldn't handle extra power. It would be nice as well to be able to buy a trailer on here, wouldn't it? So that you always do the same kinds of jobs. And get more money. And then if it was your own trailer, maybe when you got to the site, you could unload it yourself. I think that'd be nice. Right. It's not what I wanted. Okay, so let's try this one. We'll try this one because it's a little bit shorter. I wanted to use the dump truck if possible. Okay, right, so skill involved now. Okay, so raise that. I'm nowhere near centre, am I? No. I think that is probably better. Right. My goodness. Right, so we don't want it too far away. Close enough. Load container, so let's lower it down. Oh god, that's terrible, Johnny. How about that? Right, press T. There we go. I'm gonna lift that up just a little bit. And right, that's where we're going. Yeah, so I had to drive one of these on a site in front of many people. And just pretend that I knew what I was doing. And someone said, give it a bit of side shift or something like that. And I was thinking, I can't, mate. I don't know how to. Never driven one before, mate. Right, so I've buggered this up, haven't I? Or have I? It kind of looks alright. So what do I do? Press T? No. I don't know what's happening now. Because I'm not getting any prompt. So have I just done this completely wrong? Okay, I'm going to try to shuffle it over a little bit. But if I can't get this going, I don't want to waste everyone's time. Oh, there we go. So it just come up with the load container there. So it's very precise where it wants it. Obviously, what I should be doing is moving the arm around. So let's do that. There we go. Load container. Okay. So, yeah, I found that a little bit challenging. So we'll move this out of the way now. Oh, look, we've got a Mustang escort vehicle. Okay. Change camera. So many years ago, I saw a Mitsubishi Lancer. Or was it a Super Impreza? Anyway, it was one of them as an escort vehicle, and I thought that was pretty cool. But in the UK, some of them really do drive like... I'm not saying all of them do, but some of them really do drive like idiots, the escort vehicles. And they just kind of bully their way along. And I know that they've got like an important job to do, but it doesn't mean you have to become an arsehole, does it? Yeah, I almost had a head-on collision with one once. Come screaming around the corner and in the middle of the road, and it was nearly a head-on collision. Kind of just trying to bully people out of the way. Right, we do need fuel, so this is going to be really annoying for that fella, or whatever they are. So I've got to quickly put fuel in. Sorry, mate. I'll be as quick as possible. Yeah, we were almost out. I know that this is terrible, but I don't want to waste this time. Okay. Okay, right, let's go. Oh. I think they've gone. So maybe they got disconnected, I don't know. Anyway, right. Straight across here. And yeah, lots of people have been asking about the face tracking. So, yep, free face tracking. Just needs a web camera. Obviously, this is only on PC. Just needs a web camera. And yeah, if you can't find it, let me know, and I'll put the link in your comment. But if you just search my YouTube page for settings as a video, it teaches you how to do it. And the people that have used my settings exactly, quite a few of them haven't changed a thing, so they've left it just as it is, and it's working out for them. Okay. God, we're at 41 minutes already. My goodness. So, here we go. And quick screenshot. Sorry everyone, I might be crashing. Oh no. There we go. Yeah, so we made it. We just need to get a bigger map now, don't we? Bigger map, more vehicles. Slow it down for the camera. Bugger it. Didn't slow down enough. Yeah, we need more vehicles, bigger map. And I would like some, like, not so quick cars as well, because obviously that little Audi, it's a turbo, isn't it? It's one of the TFSIs or something. And I'd like something that you have to push a bit harder. I've had some fairly quick cars before, but I've had more fun in cars that you need more skill to drive. Okay, yeah, we've got a trailer, haven't we? So I'm just going to spin round. I'm not going to just drive in straight though, I will reverse into it. Yeah, because some people like the reversing aspect. Trailer. So obviously you try and straighten it up. And yeah, in real life, if you've got a trailer, well, any vehicle actually, even if you're rigid, don't reverse more than you have to. Because reversing is the most dangerous bit. It's all over the place, Johnny. You're doing a crap job here. Why can't I deliver things into that warehouse there? It'd be perfect, wouldn't it? Deliver in there. We have done one delivery into a warehouse. Right, so we've got 11 grand. Look, it's rolling, but my brakes don't work. So I need to map in a button to actually put the handbrake on. So at the moment, my handbrake just works off. So it's momentary or whatever. Right, I wanted to really quickly have a look up here and see whether there's one where we can drive the dumper truck, but I don't think there is going to be one here, unfortunately. Maybe over there actually at that building site. Nope, nothing there. So long trailers as well, probably should get into that soon. So let's pop over the road and have a look in that construction site. What's that over there? Okay, right. Here we go. This is what I wanted to try, because we haven't tried it yet. So we'll do this one. Okay, right, so using front loader, load the rocks onto the trailer. Easy as that. Is that gonna pick them up? Nope. So let's go into the external. Yeah, nowhere near Jolly. Okay, that, and then down. Yeah, I need to sort the controls out for this. So I am crap at this, I'll admit. But the way I've got the controls set up, this isn't making it any easier. So, oh god. Okay. Right, we'll get this one in, and then I'll do the rest off camera, or skip loading probably, if I'm honest. I didn't do that before, by the way, with the skid steer. I did do them manually. 8. Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna skip the loading because I'm crap at that. Right. But I'm glad that this is in. See? Oh. Okay, attach. And back into that camera. Obviously, I should have my hazards on as well, being on a site. Yeah, because with like less quick cars, you really have to work at it to like, yeah, keep up with the faster cars, and yeah, and you can kind of push one more. So the faster cars I've had before and the faster cars I've driven, so yeah, I've driven some pretty good ones, not owned. Yeah, the faster cars, like, you're very quick to get to the limit, and then when you get to the limit, obviously, of the speed of the road kind of thing, obviously it's boring because you're at like 2% throttle, whereas with the smaller cars that are slower, you can really push them to the limit without actually breaking the speed limit, so you can keep your license, have fun, and all that. Yeah, me and my friend had exactly the same car years ago, so many years ago. They were 306s Peugeots, and mine had standard suspension, which was good, standard suspension, and yeah, a bit modified performance wise. But with his, he had it lowered, he had amazing suspension fitted, and he hated it because, like, yeah, it handled really well, cornered really quick and everything, but he just missed out on the rest of it, the joy of driving. And obviously, yeah, he couldn't go over speed bumps as quick anymore. But yeah, my car, standard, loved it. Yeah, I've never really bothered with handling stuff. I prefer having a little bit quicker, a little bit nicer sounding, and then just leave the handling and be able to push it near its limits while still being safe from losing your license. Right. Okay, so yeah, this is getting a bit long, isn't it, this episode? So we'll keep going. I'm a little bit gutted about that Mustang back there that's just been abandoned, because obviously if you were playing this with your friends and doing role play, or if like you're a YouTuber and you had a series and that car's just abandoned, that's really annoying, isn't it? So if you're going away from the keyboard or whatever, just like pull up somewhere, just be respectful. That's one of the reasons why I hated when I played Truckers MP or whatever it's called on ETS. Like, people would just sit at the depots after doing a delivery, and there was just like 1,000 lorries, and yeah, like I only use first person in ETS and ATS, so yeah, my cab was just full of other cabs and trailers, so I had to go into external camera, and it just really annoyed me. Like, just have some respect for other people playing the game. Anyway, stop whinging, Johnny, you old fool. Yeah, really struggling up this hill, so we've obviously got a heavy load on. I like the interior of Volvos. I've never had the pleasure of driving a Volvo truck, but they look like they're, yeah, very well laid out and everything, and clean. No, we need all. Yeah, I would like to see range splitter in the game as well. So at the moment there's no recognising my range splitter, which is a shame, because I can go through gears on a range splitter and it's quite enjoyable. Adds the realism and the frustration. So at the moment, when we were going up that hill, I would have liked to have been able to put it in fifth, but at the moment that's not an option on manual. It might be an option on semi-automatic, I don't know. Right, and we're going up here. Unload cargo or dump trailer by lifting the hydraulics. Oh right, okay. So we'll try dumping it. And I'm gonna have to do this without talking, but let's try and reverse looking out the window. So I've got to look away from the microphone, so I'm gonna stop talking. Okay, sorry about that. So then we'll go into the external while I do this. Yeah, this needs changing 4, 5. So 5 mouse ups on a standard size mouse mat. With the sensitivity as the game came. Okay. Right, so that's that done, and yeah, so I think I'm going to bring the episode to an end there. So yeah, thanks for joining me, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view. Thank you, everyone, for getting me to 5,000 as well. So this means that I'm going to be able to have 3 days off work, and I'll do, yeah, my regular content as well as 3 live streams, which I'll try and space out so that everyone has the option, if they wish, to yeah, join me on one of them. So yeah, thank you again, everyone. I do really appreciate each and every view, and if you've liked this, please feel free to join me in the next one. So cheers, everyone, and bye for now.
Burgess Hill,